Hello and welcome back to SNMGD. My name is Mathadar. I'm going to double check, make sure I'm live everywhere. Yes, I'm live on Twitch. Yes, I'm live on Kick. Yes, I'm live on the YouTubes. I'm live everywhere. Perfect. Minimize. I am officially live. Gonna make sure my announcement came out. The announcement is out. Excellent. Because it apparently started 1, 2, 3, 4 times the last time it started. So here's hoping it actually does it right today. Welcome back for those of you who were watching earlier. I don't know what the hell's going on with my connection. Yes, indeed, I will stretch. Thank you very much, Ecstasy. All right. All right. Well, I would have done the intro music and everything else, but I'm afraid it will get unstable, otherwise have issues. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the stream rate. It says it's stable at a 3,725 at the moment. Last time it went, duration was 1,000 milliseconds, so 1 second. The other was 11.2 minutes. The other was 2.4. The other was 60. The other was 2.1. Like, let's see how long it holds. I'm just going to be talking to y'all. I'm not going to do anything else. I want to make sure that it's working. If this stream lasts 5 minutes, I'll actually do something more than chat with y'all, because I'm trying to make sure it's actually working right. So, it looks like everything is stable so far. So I'm just going to go ahead and carry on where we left off. Hello, Zerift. All right. I want to try it. Let's just try and finish up this stuff on the map. I'm going to close Chrome. There we go. Let's see if that does it. Let's continue. So we talked to Soda over there, where we left off last time. Of course, we haven't done the mission to go collect the loved one stuff yet.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin.
You gonna be all right?
I'm trying to hold it together. There's just too much coming at me all at once, you know? I'm just so relieved that you're here. There's absolutely no way I could have handled this alone.
You're doing great, Sarah.
Am I? I feel like a nervous wreck. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now.
It's not Bethesda bugs.
If you want to help...
No, it's not Bethesda bugs. It is connection. So we're getting wind here at the house, and because of the wind at the house, it keeps cutting off our connection. If it goes down, please message me on Discord. I will do an outro if we're actually off. If it goes down, I need to know. Last time I did not know and kept going for 20 minutes and didn't realize it was down. So I'm keeping an eye on our channel, and I'm keeping an eye on DMs. I have it on my phone because I went for a full hour beyond this point, didn't realize it went down. So let's continue.
And find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags.
Yeah, what's a G tag? We already know. I'm just asking so they know. Let's head that way.
Good. Sona's monster.
All right. Now we go and do that. So now I'm going to go on my own to get the G tags. This time I'm doing it. I'm not going to have them help. I'm just going to go and do it. It'll be faster. We're going to leave everyone else down here. Everyone else can just stand right there. All right, let's go and get the G tags and fight a bunch of monsters. You know we will. Oh, there's the first of the coral bug scavenger. These are those nasty buggers. Ow. Nothing. 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 All right. Alien Monster versus Mandalorian. They never stood a chance. Agreed. I like how you're led to believe that that is the creature that killed the mother until you actually see the creatures that did kill the mother. I can't scan those. Those are the ones that release the gas. We drink some water here. Oh man, I hate my sinuses sometimes. All right, push it up there. All right, let's get him. All right, here they come. Lesser silverfish. Didn't go well, Matt. Lost it most of the time. Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, ghost hunters sometimes happens where you get lost in that. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's head back. I love jetpacks. I can zap down the path very fast. Oops, wrong way. All right. Oh, man. All right. We're saving and we're going in. Let's do this. Because I would have to do this again.
No! No, 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 no! How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
So now, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't
I feel incorporeal as opposed to incorporeal, yes.
make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Okay, I know she's going to get mad at me. This is what happened last time. I'm going to say the same thing because I didn't have y'all here for it. So I'm going to play it the same way I played it yesterday. I am respecting the child's decision. The reason I am saying this is not because I agree that if the child wants to stay, it's their decision. They're too young to make that decision. However, I'm saying this because she's literally right here. This should be her decision. She's the one who's been living her whole life. It's up to her if she wants to leave. who are we to take her away? What are you, a colonizer? Just rip her away from her people and bring her back to teach her the ways of society? Come on now. This should be Soda's decision, not yours.
How can you expect someone who's been brought up in this environment to be able to make rational decisions? For God's sake, she's just a kid.
She's right there.
Look, you've never steered me wrong before. If you truly believe she can make her own decisions, I'll back off.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Yes. Yes, I will. Permanently use 50% less stamina when moving while uncovered. Oh, over encumbered. Oh, nice. We move faster when we're over encumbered. All right. Let's talk to you now. Quick save.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
Do you trust her?
I mean, kinda. I just met her. The only reason I'm trusting you at all is because my mom and dad said Sarah was a good person. I know she probably wants to help me out, but I really wish she'd listen to my part of the story.
She's worried about your safety.
I've been alone for a long time, and even when bad people visit, I've been safe. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
Well, you really think this is the best place for you to live for the rest of your life?
Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there, with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but, well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known.
All right. We've got options right here. Now, I already know what I selected last time, so I'll have my mouse over it, but I'm going to tell you all the options. 1, you won't be safe here forever. 2, we want to find you an even better home. 3, if you stay here alone, you'll never be able to start a new family. 4, you're right, we should honor your choice to stay. I am going to give number 3 as my choice, but it's up to y'all what you want me to pick, because y'all choose. Y'all watching. You pick. Because basically this is putting the ball in her court. She's still making the decision. You're just explaining what her decision means. That is also true. Yeah, I've done both of these because I reloaded this. 1 or 3. Okay, we got vote for 1 and 1 for 3. All right, we got a split vote. Anyone else? Three. All right, 3 it is. If you stay here alone, you'll never be able to start a new family.
I never thought of it that way. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
1, even if we're far away, they'll always be close to your heart. 2, when you're old enough, you can always come back and visit. 3, your mom and dad would want you to live your best life. 1, 2, or 3. I want to go ahead and say 4 anyway. Don't your parents think parents would want to keep you safe?
I am safe. Those monsters can't catch me. They've tried, but I learned how to trick them. They're pretty dumb. And if bad people visit here, I know how to hide. I was even watching you when you landed. I bet you didn't even see me. This planet doesn't bother me. That's why I'm not sure I need to abandon my mom and dad.
1, 2, or 3. 1 or 3? I got a split vote between 1 and 3. The old saying, given the circumstances, is the important one. Like it said, living your best life. Well, sometimes people don't live, they just survive. That one doesn't matter if she's surviving or thriving. Just, they'll always be close to you no matter where you go. They're a part of you. Three. All right, three it is. Your mom and dad would want you to live your best life.
I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
And Samco, I think Samco is about to get another child to take care of. First he has Cora, now he has Soda. Oh, there you are, Sarah.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Huh? She made the decision. No, that's not true. I didn't make the decision. Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders, Sarah. So it'll be fine, I promise. Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders, Sarah. You can't take the whole weight on your world on it.
I realize that, but there's still cause for concern. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known.
We're not ripping her from anywhere.
Casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes.
Listen, I've seen jungle to jungle. It'll work out.
Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time. Please.
I wasn't going to promise that, Zarift. But we have options here. What do you want to say this time? One, I promise. If it'll make you feel better, then consider it done. 3, I'll consider it. 4, she has life. She has to live her own life. We're not her parents. I would say, I promise is what I would usually pick, yeah.
Thanks for listening. Look, before we leave Sereno behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here. I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
All right, we're almost done with this planet. And thank goodness, because that was 3 streams to do this because of the stupid connection issues. She's taking her sweet time. Can you feel the copyright strike tonight? Beautiful planet, if it wasn't so deadly.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
1, I hope this experience has finally put your past to rest. 2, I couldn't stand seeing you suffer. 3, I'd do anything for you, Sarah. Yeah, exactly what I was going to say.
And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the 2nd time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I'm hoping there's much more than simple gratitude tucked away in that statement.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Sereno once again. This time under much happier circumstances.
Agreed.
Now, let's head back to Coruscant. I want to give those tags you gathered to Grand Admiral Batch and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
All right. Lines. All followers, follow me. I've retrieved them. And while they all fly over here. Because we don't have to go back to our ship or anything else now. That was the last of the talking on this planet. Yeah, she's a foundling. Exactly, Zareth. Exactly.
Did you know I used to have an office near the top of mast? How far the mighty have fallen, eh?
Oh, you didn't fall. All right, let's speak to Batch. Hey, look, there's a Naboo one here. Can I land in this one? Oh, it's inaccessible. Oh well, it was worth a try.
Howdy.
Hold on, let's get all you guys to wait out here because it's gonna be a bit crowded in there.
Hello,
Still climbing? What's wrong? Next stop, we should make sure we're well supplied. Excellent.
Let's go.
You know, sometimes I feel a bit guilty, sitting behind a desk, deciding the fate of others. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
All right, we have options. 1, we found our answers. We also found these gene tags. 2, this mission wasn't for us. It was for the soldiers who owned these gene tags. 3, maybe these gene tags will answer your question. I hope you choke on them. Wow. Talk about rude. 1, 2, or 3. Yep. We found our answers. We also found these gene tags.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
1, no apology is necessary. We're just glad that this is over. Disco dancing, that's funny. Don't apologize to us, apologize to Soda. By obeying the crew of the Dauntless, you decided their memory. No apologies necessary, we're just glad this is over.
Yes, of course. I think we can all agree that this was another unfortunate circumstance of the Civil War.
Clone War.
What you'd call an unfortunate circumstance, I call a tragedy.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. It is a tragedy. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
All right. Let's go get all of our followers here. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. I don't have to go to the taxi. There's no reason to go to the taxi. It's literally right over there. All right. Let's go ahead and go on in.
I can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
Noel, whenever you're bored, I've got a seat in the ship with your name on it.
I don't know. I have a lot of work to do.
What are you working on, if you don't mind me asking?
Analyzing some of Sarah's recent data from the field. We're going to collaborate on a study.
She doesn't know you're working this hard, does she?
I've always worked hard. That was the only way that I could get here.
Let's dismiss all followers. And let's put Constellation Companion. Sarah's still active. Good.
My work
Ready
is
to
all
work
no
if you
wealth, no
need
connections.
anything?
And my timing is all wrong.
You've earned the right to be here, Noel.
Maybe I'll take you up on that seat sometime. After I get some more work done.
All right. Now we can go visit.
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
Not yet at D5. We got to go talk to the girl. Oh, she's at the office.
Yeah? Did you want to talk about something? There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Well, how'd you find your way here on your own?
Sarah gave me directions. She's really good at that. Riding that gnat thing was super cool. It was like magic or something. Like something from the stories Mom used to read. But the hardest part was having everyone staring at me. All these people in one place. It's kind of scaring me. I don't know why.
1. I bet that was scary. 2. Don't worry, no one's going to hurt you. 3. I hope you like this place. I agree. I would say number 3 most likely, but we'll see what y'all want.
I love myself.
I am indeed sitting upright. My posture is correct. I was very careful to make sure I adjusted my posture. That's why I got the new chair I got, was specifically for posture related things. I also have a neck brace around my neck so that I don't stress my neck looking down slightly until I raise up my my screen a little bit more. All right, 3 it is. I hope you like this place.
I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Wow, that's actually a good thing. These are great options. 1, not yet, you still have a lot to learn. 2, how about you give yourself a little time to grow, then we'll talk. 3, yes, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship. 4, you just got to Imperial Center and you're already prepared to leave? I want to say 3 myself, but I'm going to ask the question first. You just got here.
I mean, this place is great and all, but ever since my mom taught me that there are hundreds of planets out there, I'm itching to go see all of them. And if it means I'd get my own ship, that'd be amazing.
All right. Are we doing 1, 2, or 3? We got a tie right now. We got a 3, we got a 1, and I got a 2. I got a triple tie vote. Who's gonna break the triple tie vote? Because I'm weighing more towards 3 myself. So if no one breaks the triple tie vote, I'm going with 3. Could drink some water here. What are we doing? Ads over. All right. Well, we had a tie between 3, 1, and 2, so I'm going to go with 3. Yes, Auntie Sarah will buy you a ship.
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now, but she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
All right. Let's go to the Memorial for the Clone Wars.
I'm all ears.
Oh, Barrett, you're out here too. This makes sense. They'll walk around Coruscant sometimes.
Taking a look at your file. Bounty hunter. Alright, just keep the chaos to a minimum. No collateral damage, okay?
Are you saying no disintegrations? Because I have a disruptor, you know. Let's see how long it takes for her to get here. Because I gave her quite the fly. Lupus and Sammy got to see all 4 images. I'm waiting for their laughter. Oh, I'm sure it'll come. Oh, I really got ahead of her. Maybe she'll teleport to me when I get here. I think she did. Oh, there she is. So this is the Clone War Memorial. Pretty sure that says Clone Ward Orbesh.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
1. You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war. 2. I think you're being too hard on yourself. 3. Being remembered by name is better than being completely forgotten. 1, 2, or 3? Well, the clones don't have names, they have numbers, so outside of 5s, well, the clone commandos would probably have it. They have names. But outside the clone commandos, yeah, you're pretty much right. 1 or 2? I like how you give me options. I need an answer and I get half of them as options. They're both very good. What? Okay. You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
I only say these things because I care about you, Sarah.
And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Very well. So crazy to watch the sky.
Let's go.
All right. And then immediately she goes into combat gear. All right, let's go. Waterfall. Oh, I know that one. The clan grows bigger. It sure does, because we have a lot of people in our clan.
For your games, civilian. Keep moving.
Yeah, I am a civilian because I didn't join the Imperials in this character. That's a different character. Sorry, Sarah, you'll have to catch the next one. Hey, I had to do it. It's just too funny. Gotta head down to the waterfall. And yeah, we have...
I've been pondering a career change, to be honest. Don't you think now would be the right time?
Nah, not a chance.
But the kids are older now. By this time next year, they'll all have jobs of their own.
Nothing sets romance like leaving your date behind. Oh, she's right here. But yeah, I wanted to make that joke. I couldn't resist it.
Oh man, I'm running late for the meeting. What time is it?
Don't look at me. I haven't got a clue.
So we're gonna take Barrett here later and Sam back here too. I wonder if they're all gonna want to hang out the same place or if it's gonna be a different planet. Because we're still doing Barrett's main quest. We given him 100,000 credits to try and find out what happened to Irvin there.
When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
Just to watch the aircraft fly over?
It's lovely here, isn't it?
I feel like I'm gonna get hit by a car constantly.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
That's fair. And you can see up through the way out of Coruscant Underground. You're having all the ship traffic fly directly over your head. It's like standing next to the overpass. It's absolutely beautiful.
I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
What? Seems like an ideal place to focus. 2, I'm sure everything worked out for the best. 3, I feel like you're stalling for time here. Yeah, I agree. Seems like an ideal place to focus.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
1, I hope nothing's seriously wrong. 2, you can tell me whatever's in your mind. 3, I'm here for you, Sarah. 4, try to pull one over on me, eh? 3, I'm here for you, Sarah.
I know you are. Just give me a moment. I have a lot I need to say. It's about my return to Sereno. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
That actually makes a lot of sense. She's been self-isolating herself from everyone else. Even in the relationship we have, she's constantly like, oh, we'll have to talk about that later. Oh, we'll have to talk about that later. Oh, we'll have to talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Nah, that's a time for later. That's a time for later. You can't do that forever. You'll never have the time if you do that. But you're not alone. You have me. Both of you have been through a lot. You're underestimating yourself. You equate Soda's situation to your own? 1 or 2. Well, we got a choice between 1 or 2. Do we have a vote for anything else? All right, you broke the tie. Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
1, none of that is your fault. 2, it's just bad luck, that's all. 3, dealing with the unpredictability of people can be a challenge. That's a very wordy way of saying it. 1, 2, or 3. All right. Do we have any other votes, or we go with 1? None of that is your fault. We'll go with 1.
Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away.
Who hurt you, Sarah? Seriously, someone hurt her because she's showing symptoms of the hedgehog dilemma, where she doesn't want to get close to someone because she's afraid they'll hurt them, as if she's already been hurt by someone else. But she has never once talked about any other relationship she's been in outside of Aja, and Aja was a friend, that's all. 1, forget the past, focus on what you have right now. 2, you deserve to be someone who understands your feelings. 3, all I see is someone who's lost and needs help finding their way. 1, 2, or 3. Also, that first line reminds me a lot of Twisters. Joe! Stop looking into the past. Focus on what you have right in front of you. Me, Joe. Me. You know, that one. Yeah, 1 or 2. Both of them are good. What's your vote, Blue? 1 or 2? Or 3? Your call. What? All right. Forget the past. Focus on what you have right now.
Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying?
Wow. All right. Are we doing friendship or romance? Romance, romance. I'm saying I love you, Sarah, now and forever.
Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. From things you've said in the past, it's obvious you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same.
Wow, it lets you have another way to back out. That's crazy. This game has such interesting writing. What? I've been more than willing for a long time. 2, this is going too fast. I think we should make good friends for now. 3, are you sure a romantic relationship is what you want? I gotta vote for what? I gotta vote for what? I've been more than willing for a long time.
You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything.
I don't think I've helped her with either of those things based on the fact that she's still talking this way. But that's just me, an armchair psychologist. Ignore me.
For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
Aww. Let's go! Da 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 da, Victor time! Where are we? We're way down, aren't we? Let's see, where is... Yep, there's that. Means this is... this district. Which means we're very close, yep. Let's go to Constellation and talk. Let's raid the new Foundling for battle. Yeah, we gotta get the Foundling ready with their armor. Oh, I'll have to check and see if I could adjust her stats. It'd be great if I could adjust her weapons and equipment so that I could give her proper armor. I just love the fact we could literally jetpack all over the city. This jetpack mod has made things so much nicer. I mean, just think about that, how cool that was. Fly across the whole city and just get back here without having to ride anything.
Now that we're here, when you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Already?
Whenever
Okay.
you come back. I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises.
Oh, we're gonna have to meet Mom. Okay. I wasn't aware your mother was still alive, too. Oh, well, that's a surprise. Afraid I might be an embarrassment to the family or something? Sightseeing cruise? I'm sure they hire those. You could go on a sightseeing cruise. This is a surprise? What? 1 or 2? I would say 2, maybe? She didn't talk about her mother before. That doesn't mean they're dead. Yeah, I'll say 4 first and then 2. Sightseeing cruise?
Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff. Apparently, it's my mother's new favorite pastime.
Oh, she's a cruise person. So when I went on a cruise with Monstrous, we ran into someone who was going on cruises like 90% of the year. She'd retired, and now she spends all of her time going cruise to cruise, cruise to cruise. She has the cheapest possible house she can afford. I think she has power on it, but she has to have any other utilities. So that way she can afford to spend all of her money on cruises. So she goes from a cruise to a cruise to a cruise to a cruise, and she gets enough money from it, from free cruises, because once she has to have to buy food because she's always on a cruise. So except for a day where she's switching between one cruise to another, she doesn't have to buy herself food. She can just eat whatever it is on the cruise. And that is her retirement, is going from cruise to cruise to cruise. So it sounds like that's what her mother's doing. It's just going from cruise to cruise. Get to meet cool people, get to go cool places, get entertainment 24/7, get a endless buffet, get sick with COVID and get stuck on a ship for 6 months. Oh, wait, no, that didn't happen to her, hopefully. You know, that kind of thing. So what are we going to say? I guess we'll go with 2. Oh, well, this is a surprise, because it is.
Oh, that's right. I haven't really spoken about her to you, have I? My mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak. Tends to keep her out of my mind.
That's a shame. Family support 1. 2. I understand. 3. Makes sense. Family life could slow you down. For me, I would say 1, but that's up to y'all. 2. I understand. That's also true. Because we also have... this character doesn't have parents, actually. We didn't get that choice. So that means our parents are dead. So if we wanted our parents to be alive, we would have had to choose that trait at the start. I understand. That's a shame. Family support. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We got a tie. Anyone breaking ties? Do 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 do. We got a 1 and a 2. Who else is watching? It's up to you. 1 and a 2. Do 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 do. Copyright strike for me and for you. Fine 1. That's a shame. Family is important.
Sure, when you're younger. But as soon as you get older and they begin controlling your life, that's when you need to strike out on your own.
Zareth, you understand that one all too well. Once again, I understand what you said too. That's perfectly fine, War. You call it control, others call it guidance. We could drop the subject if you like. I'm sure your parents mean well. I take it that her mother's very controlling, based on the way that Sarah's wording this. We don't see each other often. I don't normally think about it very much. We could drop the subject if you like.
No, we should have discussed this a long time ago. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a 1-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
Oh my gosh! They are! They literally signed her up without asking her. Wow. All right, I'm gonna ask these questions. What's the administrative division?
It's the governmental arm of the United Colonies. You know,
No,
the
Galactic
politicians, the diplomats, the ambassadors. Imagine having to spend most of your career hovering behind a desk. Oh, I can't even fathom anything more boring.
You had no say? They just did it?
Look, I was 18 years old, fresh out of school, and I idolized my parents. I trusted them. I'm certain they felt they were doing what was best for their daughter. Who was I to argue?
Man, they're in the same situation as that one guy from Andor who got signed up to work for the, what was it, corrections or records or whatever it was, where he was like, okay, fine, mom signed him up for the job. She had a contact with the grandpa or uncle or whatever it was that got him the job, where he would be sitting in an office in a cubicle and controlling things and making things work. 1, sounds like you wanted to follow in their footsteps. 2, you could have simply refused. I would say 1 is the most likely, but it's up to y'all. 1 or 2. I don't think she could refuse. She idolized her parents. It would make no sense. I mean, it's true she could have. She was 18. Her call. Yeah, okay. Sounds like you wanted to follow their footsteps.
Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate.
That's also true.
For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
Not Mars. Geonosis. So she met the Geonosians before their planet got strip mined by the Galactic Empire following the Clone Wars. All right. So that's where you were bitten by the exploration bug. 2. I can't imagine a more dull apprenticeship. 3. Why was exploring Geonosis so fulfilling? That's actually a good question. I would ask that. And then y'all decide 1 or 2.
You have to understand, this was my first time I was alone on another world. Now, don't get me wrong. Jemison is an amazing place.
Yeah.
But for me, it was the old neighborhood. Mars was like a
Geonosis?
A new frontier. Oh, I spent every waking moment I could exploring the planet.
All right. So that's where you were bitten by the exploration bug. Makes sense.
I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us.
Oh my god, they disowned her! 1, that must have been a difficult time in your life. 2, good, you're better off without them. Ouch. 3, it took a lot of guts to do something like that. 1, 2, or 3? All right. Overvoted Zareth. Sorry. 3. It took a lot of guts to do something like that.
Yes, I was proud of myself. For a while. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War.
Whoa. Your father was killed during the opening shots of the Clone Wars. So that means... Was your father a Jedi? He was a diplomat! Oh, he must have worked with the Jedi. Oh, that explains so much. If the diplomat was... Is your mother a Jedi? Hold on, is that why your mother's out in the middle of nowhere? Oh god, she's being hunted by the Galactic Empire. I think her mom's a Jedi. She went into hiding after the rise of the Empire. And her dad was killed on... Oh my gosh, alright, well, this is a very fascinating development here. A diplomat and a Jedi maybe getting together. I mean... Literally, Jedi are diplomats. That is their entire job.
I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch.
Okay, so it brought you back together when you just separated. 1, I'm sorry to hear about your father. 2, as if you hadn't had a difficult enough life. Agreed, when it rains it pours on Sarah. 3, you should have told me this long ago. 4, how exactly did your father die? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to ask that, and then y'all pick 1, 2, or 3.
After the Freestar Collective started
Rebel
farming
Alliance.
Vesta, and the UC pushed back,
Empire.
My father was one of the many diplomats sent in to arbitrate.
Yeah.
After the talks broke down, war broke out on Vesta, and all of the UC diplomats were evacuated from Freestar space. Unfortunately, my father's transport was caught in the crossfire.
Oh, okay. So this is actually not the Clone Wars. This is the Galactic Civil War. So this was when the Rebel Alliance was fighting against the Galactic Empire when it first kicked off, as opposed to the Trade Federation, which was involved in the Clone Wars. I see. Okay. Got it. Now I understand. What it is. I'm sorry to hear about your father.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days.
Aww.
Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
Why? What's the worry?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I regret the family life I left behind when I took off for the stars. If there was ever a chance for something like that between us, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity. I love you too much to allow that to happen. That's why I asked about our future and where we stand.
I'd like to spend our future together. Forever. Forever. Okay, there we go.
You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say.
How about yes? You don't need to say anything. 3. Just promise me that our love will last forever. Who wants to live? Copyright strike. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, or 3. Check my phone. Okay. I have responded. Just promise me that our love will last forever. And then 1 and 2 also got the split vote from Zerift. All right, we got a tiebreaker. War, you want a tie break? We got a 1, 2 out of 3, or I guess technically a half from Zerif. So Zerif point to 2. Okay. Let's get ready then. Instead of actually saying win, just now apparently. All right. Well, very well. We will finish this conversation, then I'll get ready. What are we doing? What are we picking? 1, 2, or 3? All right. Well, I guess I'll weigh in. Ads over. All right. Just promise me our love will last forever. I suppose, because Zerif did 1 or 2, which means you did a half point. So Blue Dragon decided with the 3.
I swear, I'll love you until forever itself ends.
Oh, that is crazy.
I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Indeed. All right, let's go talk to people now.
I was beginning to wonder if you weren't coming back.
What do you mean? I've been gone on a short date with Sarah.
Back, Captain.
Thank you, D5. All right. We're going to end here for today. And then we will continue next time. Because it's time for me to go start getting ready to go to dinner. Let's see. All right.
Oh my god. I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
We should blast up a bar to celebrate the Mando way. Well said. Let's do a save over that. I'm trying to keep us down to about 10 saves.
Well, Godfrey.
Let us end. Do 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 do. Y'all have yourselves a good day. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful night. I will see you all next time on SNMGD. My name has been Mathadar. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you're watching later on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so that you might get all of our episodes when they air. And of course, feed the algorithm gods.